Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your first time watching. So today we're going to be doing something very exciting, something I've been looking forward to since it got teased and announced the past couple of weeks and leaked, which I tried to avoid the leaks as much as I possibly could. But we're going to be taking a look at the new Sims 4 trailer today. And as you can see, I was watching the premiere. I haven't seen the trailer yet. I did pause it so that I could do this intro really quickly. But we're gonna go ahead and actually go ahead and watch this trailer. Like I said, I haven't seen a second of it. And I am so excited. From what has leaked so far, it looks like a pack that I'm going to enjoy a lot. I'm really hoping that the world is spacious, and I have a lot of high hopes for the world especially. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and actually take a look at this trailer and see what they have in store for us. Okay, so here we go. I did go ahead and mute the audio for you so that I wouldn't have to worry about copyright stuff. But oh, this world is gorgeous. And it does look like a proper city. I'm loving the clothes and the hairs. Cupid's Corner. So that's like the dating site. Okay, penthouse. That's a new woohoo spot, apparently. Okay. But the hot bed is back. And it looks like they're cuddling in bed, so that's cute. I love the fact that they brought that back. Okay, that's fun. Of course, Don Lothario would be responsible for having someone die of heartbreak. July 25th. Okay. Okay, and then obviously they also have like the early purchase content, which is the eyeliner, the plushie, and the breakup bed. Okay, so LOVESTRUCK. So the leak name was right. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this a little bit slower and in a little bit more detail, because there was a lot going on in this trailer. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a better look at this, because there's a lot going on. That's Don Lothario. Like, okay, so the story follows Don Lothario and this sim. Okay, so she's the one that dies of heartbreak apparently at the end. It looks like she dies of heartbreak. But yeah, so I love that shirt though. I love the shirt with the little lace in the front. Yeah, this guy is apparently quite unlucky in like love and romance and everything. Poor dude. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to take a look at. So this is what I'm assuming is their version of like dating, like online dating. And I know there are mods for this out there, and you know, it has been done. It's been done with mods. The Sims 3 had a version of this, of like online dating, that came with, I can't remember if it came with Generations or with Late Night, but it came with some Sims 3 pack. And I've never really used it. It wasn't all that great. But this one looks, I love the UI for this. So if this is the way that the UI is actually going to look in the game, I love that. Now it has their orientations, you know, the stuff that you can set in Create a Sim. It has, you know, the ages that they're looking for. It looks like it's only for adults and or young adults and up, which I do get. I do agree with that. And then that you can describe yourself, so your trait, and you have a little picture, all of that stuff. You can, you know, obviously find matches. And yeah, you can find matches. And this actually, what is that? So not shared. So I'm guessing that's like the world that they live in, probably, because yeah, so this sim doesn't live in the same world as the like main sim in this trailer. But yeah, romantically reserved. I'm wondering if that's a new trait, or if that's like a like and dislike thing, like, you know, where you can pick your Sims's the interactions that they enjoy and the ones that they don't like. I wonder if that's a like and dislike, or if it's a trait. Either way, I'm looking forward to that. But the not shared bit is what I'm thinking is like, do they live in the same world? Do they live in the same town or city or whatever? Because yeah, this one, she's an adult. She lives in Ciudad Enamora, which is the new world's name. That's something that did leak like a week and a half ago by now, and I am already like sure that I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, so I'm guessing they live in the same world, that you have matches, you have your saved profiles. So this is probably them getting ready to go on their first date. I love the bouquet, by the way. I love that interaction. A lot of the interactions that I saw look really, really cute. Like, you know, giving someone a bouquet and them feeding each other, I think it was chocolates or strawberries or something. It's really cute, like, interactions that we haven't had in the game before, which I really like. Now, I want to take a look at this because this is like a view of the city. It's giving me, like, kind of a cross between the Spice District and the Arts Quarter with the colorful murals on the buildings, like from San Myshuno. But I know obviously it's based on a totally different part of the world. That was in the leaks as well. But we're gonna take a look at the end of this and see if they have a proper blog post out. But this penthouse looks fantastic. Whoever built that, props to them. But yeah, so this looks like a new woohoo spot, obviously. I'm guessing that's what they're doing, or they're making out, but I think they were woohooing. And I think that's like going from like the back of them. It looks like some sort of like storage closet, like we have the clothes closets, but the storage closet. I love the bold buy items. Like, let me just like go back a little bit because this looks so good. I don't know what style this would be. For me, this is giving more modern vibes, but I love it so much. We have a one-tile bar over there as well. I love that couch. And yeah, like little interactions of them dancing and, you know, this kiss and, you know, the like feeding each other. All of that stuff is so cute. Now, this is awkward to watch in a trailer. I love the interaction. I like the fact that there's a little trunk back there, and I'm guessing they're playing, I don't want to say they're playing dress up, but you know what I mean. They're trying out different outfits. And it's hilarious, the animations. Like, I'm sorry, but where's the one that I was just looking at? Like, that is something, alright? Like, come on. It's hilarious. And yes, they did bring back the classic heart bed from The Sims 1. I do really appreciate that. I know a lot of us were going to riot if they did not, but they did. And that looks like they're cuddling in bed, and this is them like, I love the fact that it looks like they can actually have picnics now, like proper picnics on the ground, not just with a picnic basket, and they can actually, you know, sit down on like blankets and stuff, and obviously, you know, do what they do. But yeah, I really like the items. And obviously there's Don with Katrina Caliente giving this yeah, I love the tattoos, by the way. Like, you know, like some people, they'll get their significant others, like they'll get their names tattooed, and then that's always been a very stupid thing to me to do, because you don't know if you're going to be with that person forever. And in this case, it looks like she's had a couple of Sims, a couple of names tattooed on her arm, and every time she's added as someone new, she had like the other ones crossed out, which is, it's hilarious. In real life it would be not the best choice for something as permanent as a tattoo, but it's funny in the game. And yeah, it looks like she just, you know, keeled over from heartbreak. But I can spot another beautiful back tattoo in this shot. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, just be all happy with yourself. But yeah, July 25th. And yeah, it looks like they can... I just realized they're actually on one of those, like, I'm gonna say fake, because I choose to believe that it is fake, but like a fake bearskin rug, which we had these in The Sims 1, where we had like a brown bear and a looked like a white polar bear rugs, and I choose to believe that they're fake. So yeah, they're actually on a rug right now, which again, I love that. I love these candles too, by the way. Like, we need so many more candles, and we have like rose wallpapers. Obviously the Sim is very unhappy. And that was actually like a new, either a new like sleepwear or underwear set, which I love. I love that. But yeah, so that's basically the trailer, but I want to see if they have a blog post out yet. Okay, so there are 2 posts out already. One of them is kind of like the official announcement post, which they just list the, you know, main features of the pack, you know, plan hotter dates with the Cupid's Corner app, all about the traction, so turn-ons and turn-offs. They have for lovers of love, romance. Oh, romance skill, that's great. I know my face cam is blocking it, but I will leave both of these posts in the description. But yeah, you can even become romance consultants, all of that stuff. Date night in the unforgettable city of Ciudad Enamorada. Sorry, Ciudad Enamorada. Saying it way wrong, I'm sure. Has 3 neighborhoods, exude charm. I will, like I said, I will leave this down below. There's even a new singles hangout lot trait that's going to be coming really, really handy. But yeah, I'll leave that below. This is kind of like the announcement one with like the key features. But they also have a official blog post out. So it says, woohoo! Fall in love with the Sims 4 LOVESTRUCK Expansion Pack. Plan exciting dates. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it is quite lengthy. But like I said, we'll leave it down below. It's time to open your heart to a beautiful world of romance, swoon-worthy dates, romantic blankets, which, you know, we did see, dance until morning in their favorite nightclubs. They can create their own dating profiles, Cupid's Corner. The fact that it's Cupid's Corner, like CC, and my channel obviously is Chrissie's Corner. I know they didn't do that because of me, obviously, I know that. But that is a fun bit of alliteration. I love a little bit of alliteration in naming things, so I love that. But yeah, so you can choose your Sims' turn-ons and offs and then cater to them. Learn how to become a romance consultant, basically like a matchmaker, I'm guessing. It's time to meet your match and experience romance like never before. Bienvenido a Ciudad Enamorada. Okay, I am a very white girl. I believe that's Spanish or Portuguese. Not sure. I think it's either one of those. But yeah, I'm suck at pronouncing stuff. Gorgeous city. Place for all your romantic encounters. Love-struck feelings overflow. I love the way that they incorporated the pack's name there. 3 lush neighborhoods. Okay, so let's see. In Vista Hermosa, a central neighborhood with greenery and walking areas. Plaza Mariposa, a residential suburban neighborhood. And Nuevo Corazon, an uptown neighborhood with a small high-rise area with penthouse suites and upscale venues. Okay, so they mentioned penthouses and high-rise buildings. I want to know if we get freaking apartments. That is the one thing that I said when the pack leaked, is that if we're getting a city world, I needed to have more apartments. And I don't mean apartments like for rent apartments where you can build your own and all of that stuff. I mean apartments like city living apartments where you have a shell building and you have your set apartments on the inside and you know, you can't change them, all of that stuff. I need more apartments like that because I do like them. I know we all freaked out when we got the ability to build our own apartments. I love doing that as well. But sometimes I really do just want a pre-set apartment that I can go in and just furnish, and I don't have to worry about, you know, the exterior or anything like that. I need something like that. I really hope that this has something, but honestly, considering that they're not mentioning it, I'm not getting my hopes up, unfortunately. But we're getting some new penthouses, which I never use penthouses in City Living because they're awkward. But in any case, moving on. They can take in the picturesque wall of love and steal kisses, strolling through the charming park with a little botanical garden-style cafe / bar, dancing the night away in the nightclub. I'm not saying that. Exploring open street areas surrounded by flora and fauna. You might even have your sim renting a room. Okay, renting a room at... Again, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. To get some much needed sleep or take their steamy date for a little tryst. So that sounds kind of like a hotel. Like, I know this isn't going to be a hotels pack. Don't get your hopes up. They wouldn't put hotels in a pack like this and not market the hell out of it. Because a lot of people want hotels. So this isn't going to be like that. But I'm guessing this is going to be either like a rabbit hole thing or building on the for rent system. Maybe it's a lot that you can, I don't know, go to. Like a motel or something. But I'm gonna guess it's going to be a rabbit hole. Just, you know, going off of that. If your sims decide to take their roomers back home, they will return to their penthouse-style apartment connected by streets filled with romantic stops. From parks, for blankets, you know, for picnics, food stalls, declare their love at any number of places. That's going to be good. I'm really looking forward to this pack and the fact that, and all of the potential picture, like, places and, like, you know, screenshot places that will be getting. Because a lot of this sounds like the world is very much meant for, you know, taking romantic pictures and proposing and, you know, doing stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, we're seeing a lot of the new Creator Sim items. I love that. I think that's a dress that she has on, or maybe it's a top, but it looks really, really nice. And, you know, yeah, we have another swatch of those, like, crossed out names, name tattoos. I love their hairstyles as well. As Sims explore these neighborhoods designed with love, they will also discover a new singles hangout lot trait that will attract available Sims who are single and ready to mingle. Yeah, that's going to be really handy for, like, a pack like this where, you know, even in the normal game, I always find that it's really hard for my Sim to meet single Sims. Like, if they go to a bar or a nightclub or whatever, obviously a lot of Sims will show up, but you don't always get the single ones showing up. So that's going to be really useful. Has a perfect spot for all types of meetups, dates, missed connections, and more. Okay, we have that new dive bar, Laguna something. I'm not saying the rest of that. Romantic park, sweaty workout session at the gym. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of like, you know, the Sim is probably going through her online dating and, you know, finding a couple of different Sims that she might be interested in. Plan dates that will leave your Sims feeling hot. Yeah, so Cupid's Corner, match the dating app, variety of matches. New date planning system. Okay. Players will choose where to go and what to do, crafting a unique date that will leave your Sim wanting more. So you can actually personalize the date events, because at the moment you have that date event and they give you like goals to complete to get like a bronze, silver or gold date, but they always have the same prompts and like goals for you to complete. So this kind of sounds like you can choose what your Sims are going to do. So if you go to like an arts center, you can choose to have them paint together, or I don't know, whatever you do at an art center. Or if you go to a bar or a park or a restaurant, it kind of sounds like you can really personalize that, which I do like. I just hope that that system won't be broken on release. like the one with, you know, weddings were with My Wedding Stories, because yeah, that thing is still broken. But we'll gloss over that fact. When using Cupid's Corner, Sims can snap a selfie and create a profile. Okay, so once saved, they can add their love interest to their contacts and start up a conversation. Whether meeting for the first time or setting up a sweet anniversary date, matching and dating in all its forms is now supported with a custom ask to create a date features that make for ideal date scenarios. So yeah, obviously, you know, you can do this whether your Sims are going on a first date or they're already married. Picking a date type, picking a venue, optionally inviting more Sims, and selecting activities and goals. So you can go on like double dates and stuff like that. I really like that feature a lot. Once on a date, Sims can connect through playing games, chatting, sharing food, all of that normal stuff. There's some new kiss interactions and animations, dancing animations, 3 new woohoo spots. Okay, so I did not see that coming. We already saw 2 of them, like the closet and the blanket, but there's 3 new ones. Romance dynamics. Okay, so this is an expansion on the dynamic system. Will develop between Sims as a reflection of the type of romantic relationship they have together. 4 different types: wholesome, steamy, strained, and unpredictable. Okay, now that I really like. So this is an expansion, I'm guessing, on the growing together dynamics, like you have family dynamics. Now you have romance dynamics. Wholesome refers to 2 Sims who genuinely love each other and show it through their actions, both friendly and romantic. Steamy dynamics refer to Sims' relationships being focused on physical intimacy. Strained dynamics refer to 2 Sims that are still romantically intertwined, but are generally unhappy with each other and treat each other unkindly. And unpredictable dynamics refer to Sims that go back and forth between fighters and lovers. They may fight one second, but kiss and make up the next. Now this is going to be so useful. There are so many Sims in my save file that I want to set up dynamics like this for, and I wished we could do that earlier. And now I will have to go back and change up so many families and Sims, and oh, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love that. They will develop and grow their romance skill as they continue to socialize, unlocking new interactions. Okay, like a steamy makeout session or neck kiss. They'll even learn how to emotionally connect with a partner or scan the room for potential Sims open to romance. That's cool. Again, with the cringe-worthy pictures and poses and like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't find that funny, but it's just like the trying too hard thing. It's hilarious to me. All about attraction and compatibility. Attraction represents how romantically matched or mismatched 2 Sims are. They will have turn on and turns off, personality and behavior elements. We know what that means. That will define whether or not they are who they are attracted to. This includes other Sims' traits, clothing, and hairstyles, and even certain interactions. Okay, some Sims may be turned on by sweet gifts. Some may be turned on by gardening or fishing. Turn on, turn offs, and romance satisfaction will shape how your Sims build and maintain their relationships over time. Okay, romantic satisfaction bridges between the new attraction system and the existing romantic relationship level in the base game. This represents the individual Sims' feelings about how well or poorly their overall romance is going. So that sounds a lot more complicated than it probably is. But it's kind of nice. It's like a new, like, it adds a little bit more depth to like the overall romance and relationship system. I'm guessing that's what it sounds like. Like, you won't be able to meet someone, get married, get married and start a family all within one day. Like, it sounds like doing stuff like that is going to be more difficult, which I like, because in real life you don't meet someone, start dating and get married all in one day. You don't really do that. So you know, so I feel like that's going to be really cool. Positive romantic interactions will improve it, and vice versa. Okay, so they give your players tools to understand what turns each Sim on and off. This is important to intelligent decision making. Okay, for our resident romance enthusiasts, So for any sim with romantic aspirations, romance is a way of life. So there's new aspirations, Paragon Partner and Romantic Explorer aspirations. So they'll have a lot of different paths to discover. Romance isn't just an aspiration. We also have 2 new traits. So they can romantically reserved, so that was a trait. And so for sims that need a little bit more time to, you know, get to know their partners, they may also take a little bit longer to find romantic connections, but the foundations will be worth it. For the sims that are love bugs, romance is everything. They long for love and dive in head first. Love may come on quickly, leading to much faster romantic relationships, and as a result, they may be met with unrequited love should their romantic advances fail. That sounds really cool. So kind of like a hopeless romantic type thing. So love isn't just butterflies and rainbows. There will be 2 new added fears. Fear of intimacy and fear of being alone. Okay. That actually, you know, sims will have new questions to ask and interactions to help assuage these fears with their partners. There's even an option to attend counseling, which I like that. I like them adding, like, I love when they add positive traits and aspirations and stuff, but I want them to balance it out with kind of the more negative side of things, because that exists and life isn't just fairy tales and rainbows. So I like the fact that they add in the traits, but they also give us the fears to kind of like go along with that. And yes, your sims can become romantic consultants and make a career out of literally loving love. As they progress, they will earn new ways to promote love. For a job well done, they may find some cute heart-shaped rewards in their inventories. So, free for all players is a new romantic boundary system. So that's going to be in the free base game update before this pack comes out. That will allow you to customize your Sims' experience with boundaries and jealousy. Okay. You can now define how your Sims approach romantic relationships in terms of physical and emotional romantic exclusivity. This allows for Sims to date multiple Sims without impact to other relationships. So this is basically like polyamory. So you'd be able to have a polyamorous relationship without, you know, the Sims getting jealous of each other, even though they're all supposed to be in one relationship, which is actually really cool. I know there's obviously, again, mods out there that allows you to do this, but being able to do this in the game and in the base game, like this is going to be in the base game, it's going to be free. That is awesome. And then obviously, you know, purchase it anytime from June 27th to September 5th to get the early purchase items, of course. But yeah, that is the blog post that, again, I will leave linked in the description. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, like I said, I probably skipped over a few things, missed a few things. If there's anything that you saw that I didn't see or point out, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys spotted that I maybe didn't. What are you most excited for? What are your thoughts about this so far from, you know, everything that we've seen? Obviously, this is just the release, the announced trailer and the announcement blog post. We don't know everything yet. There's a lot of systems and stuff in this that it feels like we don't know enough about yet. So yeah, let me know about that, what you're looking forward to, what you're a bit hesitant about, all of that fun stuff. And then, as always, I will actually have early access to this pack. I don't know exactly when I will have it and when I can start posting about it, but it's coming out on July 25th, right? Yeah, July 25th, I believe they said. Let me just check this, because again, I already forgot. But yeah, it says July, what? July? Yeah, July 25th. So yeah, it's coming out July 25th. But yeah, I will have early access to this at some point before that. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see once I have it, or once we know a little bit more about the pack. But I'm really excited for this. I know a lot of people might not be excited for the theme or anything like that. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, which I will, you know, I totally understand that. I'm always excited for new content, no matter what the theme really is, because I like new content. I like new build content. I like new gameplay features and all of that stuff, especially if it feels like it's something that's reusable. Like, I can use this more than once, if that makes sense. So I'm really excited about that. But if you guys do want to go ahead and pre-order this pack or any other pack, or like actually just buy them once they are out as well, you can actually use my EA creator code, which I will have up on the screen. That you can actually use that, and when you put that in at checkout, I will actually receive a small percentage. It's like 5% of the sale, which does directly support me and the channel, and you know, allows me to keep creating content. So that goes straight to me if you end up using my code. And yeah, I would really appreciate it that if you guys do end up getting this pack and you want to do that, feel free to do so. It doesn't put anything extra for you, it doesn't give you an extra charge or anything like that. It just gives me 5% of the sale, which is great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, keep an eye on the channel for early access videos, you know, at some point in the future, and just general other Sims content as well. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.